ফার্স্ট আমাদের দেখা হয়েছিল ইন পাটুলি। তখন we met as participants in a hackathon. So 2020 there was a hackathon, drug discovery hackathon, and we were not really supposed to meet. We were not mutual friends, but we were introduced. I think it's all destiny at the end of the day. We were introduced and we were working towards a project of related to the competition. So ওটার কাজের সূত্রে আমাদের কোনো ডেডলাইন ছিল, সাবমিশন ছিল, we met because it was 2020, otherwise we wouldn't have. That was the first meet. He's a very kind soul. He's very kind. I haven't come across people who is so gentle, and he has a very soft heart. He's so warm, but he will not cross boundaries ever. Extremely humble, and he's very curious, but it's not on the face. And he likes to get into the details of, he loves to know from people. He's a very good listener. He's an even better storyteller. We will not realize because he listens a lot. Such a beautiful listener. But when he starts talking, he's phenomenal. I didn't like cricket, but when Soumik introduced me to cricket, nobody has ever explained cricket so beautifully to me. একদম গল্পের মতন he had described একদম ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপে যে ফাইনাল ম্যাচগুলো, what was Dhoni's decision behind choosing every player. এত intricately, এত beautifully. I enjoy cricket now because of him. One of those first things that I've seen was nobody ever explained business dynamics so beautifully like Soumik did. I've rarely met people who are doing their MBA and are passionate about what they're doing. He really wants to love things that he's doing. He will not just do it for the sake of it. He really wants to love it. Something I appreciate a lot in people, a lot, and it's very rare to find, extremely. And he's very dutiful. He's very dutiful to the core. He's very responsible. If I'm ever telling him something to take care of, he will go to the ends to take care of it. Honestly, if I start telling, there are a lot of things, but yeah, these are a few of those extremely precious things about him that I hold very close to my heart. So yeah, wedding day. The feeling in wedding day was, it was exhausting, but I did not feel it. I felt it after it was over. I was so excited. Also very nervous. খুব নার্ভাস ছিলাম যে আমি সব ঠিকঠাক করে করতে পারবো কিনা. I wanted to really make it count, যে খুব ভালো করে বিয়েটা হোক, ঠাকুর যেন আমাদের আশীর্বাদ করে. And it's because I hold this relationship very close to my heart. এটা যেন খুব সুন্দর করে যেন blessings পায়. So I was more focused about it. I was extremely excited to, I was looking forward to see Soumik in বরের কাপড়, মানে বরের টোপরটা with dugdugis, and he looked adorable. He looked so handsome. I think he looked the most handsome ever I have seen on that day. And when we were doing all the rituals, very supportive, like he is. So a very memorable day for me, extremely memorable day for me. Family, mummy and babai, and mummy daki and babai daki, we bond on very different things, and ওরা আমাকে সবসময়, they have taken care of me and made me feel like I am their kid. যেরকম আমার প্রতি ওনারা রেসপন্সিবল ফিল করে, মাম্মি খুব আমাকে একদম মায়ের মতন, একদম যতটা পারে একদম ছোট্ট মেয়ে বলে আদর, আমি খুব আদরে। অ্যান্ড they try their best to spoil me with their ador. They're actually people who believe more into action, and they will do everything to ensure that you're taken care of. Shop ঠিক আছে, মানে আদা কুচি কেটে দেবে, যেন গলা ঠিকঠাক থাকে, গরম জল, everything very like ভীষণ ভিতরে ঢুকে যায়. But because I'm a very emotional person and আমি খুব আদর চাটা অনেকটা, they even tried doing that. They do that a lot. খুব আদর করে রাখে আমাকে, খুব ইনক্লুডেড ফিল করায়, যেন they are very beautiful people. এটা তো আমার সাথে আমাকে কিভাবে কমফোর্টেবল ফিল করায়. But as people, I am yet to see people who are as simple as Mummy is. She's very maternal, extremely maternal person. Shita comes up in different actions, different places. And Babai is equally an extremely protective father. Extremely. Bhishon protective. He is protective about people. Yes. So, apart from all of those emotions, we also have a lot of fun. Khub majar kotha hoy. And Mummy has very good humor. And Babai shathe I can discuss a lot of very I can say esoteric conversations. Nothing is really off limits. I have always been able to express myself. Cheta lokjon bhabe is a bit hard when you come to a new family, but that is the extent of making me feel at home that they have done. That is about Mummy Babai. Tolundi and Dada, they stay really far, but the time that I have spent with them, Tolundi have tried her best. She has been like an elder sister, taking care of me. Any little thing she would realize if I am, adjusting or anything. Throughout, she has ensured that I'm always feeling happy, feeling comfortable. Nothing is, holding me back. Dada is equally very caring, and Dada is very humorous. It took time to understand his jokes, but he's very fun-loving, and I really like that. And Sasha is extremely adorable. I hope I can befriend and play with her more. I get more time to spend with her. Yeah.
First time দেখা হয়েছিল আমাদের সেপ্টেম্বর 2020 তে in Patuli. So আমরা দেখা করেছিলাম because there was this drug discovery hackathon যেখানে we both had complementary skill sets. So she came from a bio background and I had the business analytics skill set which actually gelled perfectly. And ওটার সূত্রে দেখা হয়. And I remember প্রথমবার আমরা ওখানে ফ্রেঞ্চ লোফ বলে একটা দোকান আছে, that is where we met. And when she removed her mask, when I saw her smile, there was something extremely special about that smile. The genuinity behind it. Something about it made me feel different about this person. And when I kept talking to her, I realized this person is a very, very different person. In terms of the way, in terms of her outlook towards life, in terms of her ambitions, and apart from the fact that she's very pretty and I find her extremely beautiful, what really made it extremely special was her personality overall, and her genuinity is something that really stuck. So after the hackathon got over, আমরা দেখা করেছিলাম পাটুলির সামনে, ওই ফ্লোটিং মার্কেটের সামনে একটা ছোট্ট চায়ের দোকান ছিল কল্ড নচিকেতার চা। মানে এরকম না যে খুব বিখ্যাত সাংঘাতিক নাম করা or something, but বলো না যে when you're spending time with a special someone, that place gets etched to your memories, and that's one of those places. Chata জানি না, something about that চা felt কি oh my god, this is completely out of the world. And যখনই আমরা কলকাতা আসবো আমরা ওই নচিকেতার চা তো 100% যাবো. And both of us actually bonded quite a lot over chai. And তাই বলে আমার ওই নচিকেতা চার জায়গাটা যেখানে গেছিলাম, it still is something that is so special. Maybe হয়তো চাটা is not as special, but still we will definitely go there, and it remains a very fond memory. ফার্স্ট টাইম যখন ওর সাথে একটা ফোন কলে কথা হয়েছিল, তখন what I realized about this person is she's someone who's extremely passionate about what she does. Someone who wants to dream big, achieve big. And I realized at that point that I actually wanted to be with someone যে এরকম passionate হয়. So that was the first thing যেটা আমার এসেছিল মাথায় when I spoke to her over the phone. Second thing was, of course, the fact that she came off as an extremely kind, sensitive person. I've rarely come across such people jara erokom bhabe, like, it's not just me though, it could be like amar khetre to at a special obviously ekta feeling achei in terms of understanding my sensitivities and me as a person. But the way she empathizes with someone's issues or anything for that matter, that is something which I find extremely special. Or empathy is obviously second, that I would say as a very good quality. Third, I would say, obviously kind to kind ache. And what I really like about her is she's extremely transparent. I would be transparent bolbo in terms of being very honest and expressive. Past 5 years I've realized that being expressive itself is a very good quality. Being expressive helps you resolve conflicts, resolve a lot of misunderstandings. And I realized over time ওর সাথে থেকে শিখলাম the beauty of being expressive. And I feel this is a very good quality which I initially thought was probably not as good a quality, but over time I realized how special it is. Tarpor I would specifically say that she is very daring, very courageous in terms of what she wants to pursue. So she primarily at an example at udharan debo about this, so she primarily comes off from a wet lab background, biology-তে বলে, molecular biology থেকে আসে. And I remember যখন ও PhD এর জন্য অ্যাপ্লাই করছিল, she would have easily gotten into one of the best schools in the world in terms of wet lab, but she then still chose dry lab because she was like, I really want to learn, and I really want to understand a new territory altogether, no matter how much of effort, how much of struggle it takes. And that is something which I draw a lot of inspiration from even till this date. The fact that she's pursuing her PhD in computational biology, a completely different field from her master's. So that is something I draw a lot of inspiration from. Over the past 5 years, amidst the highs and lows, she has been extremely supportive. We are two different personalities, and she actually took that extra effort to understand me and always give that support and make me feel that it's fine to not be okay, it's fine to have bad days. And it's very special to have a life partner who gives you that support all throughout. And lastly, I would like to say, which is one very special quality, is the fact that no matter who you are, she will always make you feel included. That is something which I find extremely special about her. যে ও কোনো একটা গ্যাদারিং হলো and there's someone who has absolutely no clue যে কোথায় কি হচ্ছে কি না হচ্ছে, she will make that person feel as if তাকে কত দিন কত বছর ধরে জানে, and will try to make her feel included in the group, which is a very special quality that I've also tried to learn over the years. So yeah, these are all the good qualities. Feeling extremely blessed and grateful to all our ওয়েল উইশার্স যে এই সুন্দর দিনটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি আজকে। যখন শুভ দৃষ্টির সময়, আই রিমেম্বার দ্যাট সিন, শুভ দৃষ্টির সময় ঘুরে যাচ্ছে, I was just waiting to see her eyes. Something extremely special about that moment. And ওই টাইমে না, ওই ওয়েডিং ডেতে ফ্ল্যাশব্যাকস আসতে থাকে about those 5 years of memories, the highs, the lows, whatever যা কিছু হয়েছে, all those special memories, ওটা ফ্ল্যাশব্যাক আসতে থাকে। যখন ওই মণ্ডপটায় বসলাম, যখন ওকে দেখলাম, এটাতে একটা জিনিস বলতে চাইবো। ইনফ্যাক্ট there was this one question she kept asking me for the past 1 month, as a bride আমাকে সুন্দর দেখতে লাগবে তো? What do you think? As a bride সুন্দর দেখতে লাগবে তো? And I think ওই দিন যখন মণ্ডপে বসলাম, I told her, I hope you got your answer now, because you look the prettiest bride ever. যা সুন্দর লাগছিল দেখতে সেই দিন, I mean, it's very difficult to express it in words. She was looking so pretty that day. But still, I'm pretty sure she will still ask me, মনে হয় না ভাল লাগছিল. But it was a very special feeling that day. আরো স্পেশাল কারণ কি, marriage is something which will মানে ম্যারেজের পর যে লাইফটা হয়, it will not be a smooth journey. You will always have your own share of ups and downs, personal level, professional level. You need someone who has your back at each and every step, who is there for and tells you that it's okay, you just go ahead. You have that support always. And being married to someone who's my best friend, having her as my life partner, what could be more special than that? And that was exactly what was going on in my head BL thing. I was feeling extremely grateful to God that এতদিন যে সত্যি, I mean, extremely special. So fundamentally I think I come off as a person who's very shy, introverted when it comes to especially meeting people outside my known circle. And when it's about meeting your potential mother-in-law and father-in-law, it's a whole new ball game. So at a nervousness thaki. But when I met them, I never ever felt যে আমি so-called বাইরের লোক, কোনো বাইরের থেকে বা অন্য কোথাও, like they have been treated any differently than their own son. All throughout her mother and my mother-in-law now has been so supportive, has been someone who has with whom I have really bonded a lot. যার সাথে I've had so many conversations spanning across different topics, wide range of topics. That is one part. And she's someone who actually understands me, even though I don't have to explicitly tell her ki this is what I'm feeling, এই সময় এটা ফিল হচ্ছে, ওটা না বলেও she actually can read my mind and can understand what's going on, and she'll tell me, if you're feeling this, okay, it's fine, এটা যদি ফিল হচ্ছে, সেটা যদি ফিল হচ্ছে. So she can actually read my mind, and she always made me comfortable right from day one. নিজের ছেলের মতন দেখেছে, নিজের ছেলের মতন যত্ন করেছে. And my father-in-law is an extremely simple person, and I wish to be like him in terms of the hard work, the dedication that he has put in his profession. Both my father and my father-in-law have this common trait that they're extremely hard-working people, and আমি এই জিনিসটা ওদের থেকে definitely pick করতে চাই, the dedication and the and no matter what ওই ডিউটিটা করবে, so fulfilling their duties and responsibilities as a father, as a husband, as a colleague, এই জিনিসগুলো হয়তো আমরা for granted নিই, but when I see her father-in-law, it makes me it really makes me feel ওটার ভ্যালুটা ফিল হয় যে just there is something worth picking up and something I should also be able to inculcate in my future phases of life. Of course the simplicity is something that I am really drawn towards. বাকি apart from that আমি সমৃদ্ধির দিদাই দাদাইয়ের সাথেও অনেক কথা বলেছি and been extremely comfortable right from the first time I met them. So never once did I feel interacting ওদের কোনো ফ্যামিলি মেম্বারের সাথে যে সো কল্ড জামাই এসছে বা বাইরের থেকে কেউ এসছে, মানে হ্যাঁ ইটস দ্য বেস্ট অফ বোথ ওয়ার্ল্ডস, মানে জামাই ট্রিটমেন্টও পাচ্ছি অ্যান্ড ইয়েট বাইরের মতন কোনোদিন ফিল হয় না. সো it's a unique combination and a very that's a combination that I really cherish, and I'm very fortunate to have such a beautiful family now.